All right, welcome everyone to the June 8th Board of Supervisors meeting of Richland Township. That sounds loud, doesn't it? We're going to start with a prayer, and please remain standing. We'll do the pledge to the flag. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us engage in meaningful discussion, allow us to grow closer as a group, and continue to work for the benefit of our community. I ask you to protect our first responders along with our fine men and women serving this great country as they protect us. I ask all of this in the name of your Son. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There we go. Okay. Sorry, now I made it too low probably, right? Tim, can you please do the roll call?
Absolutely. Supervisor Doyle.
Here.
Supervisor Smith.
Here.
Chairman Vanilli.
Here.
To my far right is Michael Schwartz from Gilmore Associates, our engineering firm. Next to him is Sergeant Kistart from the Richland Township Police Department. To my left over here is Vicki Schuler, assistant to the township manager, and I am Tim Arnold, the township manager. And to my left there is Link Treadwell, our township solicitor.
Thanks, Tim. Next up, announcements. Link?
Just one, the board's going to have an executive session at the end of tonight's meeting to discuss the potential acquisition of real estate.
Thanks, Link.
Sure.
We don't have any public hearings tonight. Public comment. So public comment at this point is for agenda items only. I do want to bring out the fact that there's been a lot of discussion, shall we say, on social media recently, which has been primarily false, but with respect to data centers. Right now, we have no agenda items to discuss anything related to a data center. There's no plans. We don't have anything to review. So at this point, we're not going to entertain data center comments at the beginning of the meeting. If you would like to wait to the end to make your voice heard, you certainly can. Would like everyone to know, though, that the group up here and in the staff in the building has spent a lot of time already attending seminars, going to classes, learning about data centers, and we're in the process of trying to work up an ordinance that will protect the township from unwanted data centers. I say it that way because I don't want to indicate any bias. We review every plan as it comes up, but if it doesn't fit,
We can reject it.
yeah, we could reject it. All of us live in this township and have the same concerns that everyone else has. I want to assure you of that. Okay?
And just want to add, just under Pennsylvania law, unfortunately, the governor of the state opened the door, put out the welcome mat, and offered tax incentives to lure data centers into the state of Pennsylvania. As a result, municipalities now, and you might have also read that some legislators are calling for a moratorium because municipalities now are in a position where we've got to put regulations in place. We just can't out and out say, no, we don't want them, because under law, the municipalities planning code says that we have to plan for every type of use, and this is a use. So unfortunately, when they put the welcome mat out, we weren't taken into consideration. So just keep that in mind come election day. That's all I got to say to it.
Well, we do have some options at our disposal, so just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Moving on, zoning hearing board applications. Looks like we have one, Barbara Foreman.
I'm sorry, there was public comments, but not for
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, agenda items, yes, absolutely,
non-agenda items.
at the end.
Oh, that is at the end?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it wasn't before, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, yeah, my apologies if I wasn't clear. Barbara Foreman, variance request to allow proposed roof screened-in deck at 1078 Spring Meadow Drive.
I've taken a look at it, and I'm going to recommend that we take no action on the matter.
I'm happy to second that. It's pretty straightforward, and we don't need to get involved. Kathy made the motion, I seconded. All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. That one was easy. Developer matters. First up, Kevin Gerstenberg, lot line adjustment, the final plan between 298 Yunkin Road and 120 Yunkin Road, basically. Yeah, the project proposes a lot line adjustment between 120 and 298 Yunkin Road. The plan proposes to convey 4.9 acres from 120 Yunkin Road to 298 Yunkin Road. No improvements are proposed in the application. The existing on-lot sanitary sewage system, drain fields, and water wells will serve these lots. Are you here to speak on behalf of that?
I am. I'm Tyler Freed from East Engineering.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, everything you said is correct. I'm here to answer any questions if you have any. But yeah, basically, the way the existing parcel lays out is the lot line between these two properties goes through the farm field, and they are trying to correct that. So
Okay.
that's keeping it.
Seemed pretty
as
straightforward to me. I
short and
didn't have any
sweet.
questions. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And there's no disagreement, you'll comply with the Gilmore and Associates letter dated, and also with the Bucks County Planning Commission? It says, their review letter?
Yeah, though.
Do you have any issues with that?
Only thing in Bucks County's letter is they bring up the need for a sewage facilities planning module, which I would disagree with because we're not proposing any new lots here. There are two existing lots. They already have existing sewage systems, so there'd be no need to submit for a
Okay.
sewage systems planning module.
Okay.
But outside of that, everything's a will comply.
Okay, and then, yeah, that's all I have.
Mason, anything?
I have no reservations.
Okay.
Mike, do you have any issues with this one?
No issues.
Okay.
There were a couple waivers I think that you need to discuss or vote on in addition to the,
Right,
Yeah, there's 3 waiver
so there's
requests.
2 motions, right?
Yeah, 2 motions,
Okay.
correct.
If there's no more discussion, all right, I'm prepared to make a motion to approve the following waiver request in the Meese Engineering waiver request letter dated April 15th. That's from section 22506, 22515, 22518, section 22704C2, section 22608. Yeah. I need a second.
And I will second that motion.
All right, Kathy made the motion, Mason seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
Okay, and I'll just go ahead and make a motion to approve the lot line adjustment, final plan, subject to compliance with the Gilmore Associates letter dated May 19, 2026, compliance with the Bucks County Planning Commission memorandum dated May 18, 2026, to the extent that is consistent with Gilmore's letter, compliance with all zoning and subdivision and land development ordinance requirements, compliance with the regulations of all municipal and governmental agencies, and all fees owed to the township paid in full.
And I'll second that motion.
all right, Kathy made the motion, Mason seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye? Good, go.
Thank you all.
All right, moving right along here. Township business. Approval of the Board of Supervisors meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the Board of Supervisors meeting minutes
For, what date?
That would be
for
May.
June,
May 11th.
May. I forget, it was the 11th?
May 11th.
May 11th.
Okay, I'll second that.
All right, that's right there, yep. All right, Mason made the motion, Kathy seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye? Okay.
Okay,
Pay the bills?
want to pay the bills, Mace?
I will make a motion to approve the payment of the bills.
From the May 2026 bills.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
second that.
This as amended. Mason made the motion, Kathy seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Next up, we have approval to proceed with the hiring process for a Public Works employee. We had a Public Works employee tender's resignation effective June 6th. Our township manager is requesting authorization to make an offer of employment to a candidate. Any questions, Kathy?
No.
I have no questions.
Okay. I'll make the motion to authorize the township manager to make an employment offer to the applicant to fill the vacant position in the Public Works Department.
I'll second that motion.
All right, I made the motion, Mason seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next up, discussion and possible action on Resolution 2026-17 as it pertains to a memorandum of understanding, or otherwise we refer to as MOU, with Quakertown Borough and roadway responsibilities.
Okay.
So-
Is this, what road is this, Tim? Remind-
This is several roads. One is Cemetery one is Fairview, and the third is Milford Square Pike.
Yeah, so there are a couple of roads that we share with either the borough or local townships that we kind of take an agreement, hey, you'll take care of this road, we'll take care of that road. That's kind of what this is, and we just put it in writing.
Can I just point out that Quakertown Borough's Council has not approved this yet?
Fair.
So we're taking the first step because somebody has to go first. Tim's had conversations with people from Quakertown, and they don't expect any revisions, but just so you're aware, if Quakertown comes back and say they want to change a word or two, then we'll just go along with it. If they have any substantive changes, we'll bring it back to you again. So,
Yep, that makes sense. Thank you.
Perfect. I'll make the motion. I make a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-18 as it pertains to rules and procedures for, oh, my apologies. I'm back. Pump the brakes on that. Make a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-17 as it pertains to entering into an intergovernmental cooperation agreement with Quakertown Borough related to maintenance obligations of Milford Square Pike, Cemetery Road, and Fairview Avenue.
I'll second that.
All right, Mason made the motion, Kathy seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, next up, discussion and possible action on Resolution 2026-18, establishing a public comment policy. So as we had discussed, we had a practice, what we announced before the meeting. It's been in place for a while, but there's some other nuances around legislative and quasi-judicial public hearings we wanted to nail down as well. So that's why we're proposing this resolution 2026-18. Any comments, questions?
It's a good one.
No.
Okay. You wanna run it?
All right, I'll make a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-18 as it pertains to the rules and procedures for public comment at township meetings and public participation during legislative and quasi-judicial public hearings.
And I will second that motion.
All right, Kathy made the motion, Mason seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, another one up. Discussion and possible action on Resolution 2026-19 as it pertains to entering into an agreement for joint tax collection with Trombowersville Borough and Milford Township. The existing or former tax collector of Trombowersville?
And Milford.
And
It's a
Milford,
joint for-
it was a joint thing, resigned, basically. And in the past, we had a similar agreement where Trombowersville Borough and Milford Township handled the Richland Township tax collecting. So it's our turn to kind of take over. So this, we're going to manage that. Our tax collector's going to manage that for them in the absence of another elected official. So, any questions?
Yeah, real quick question. So right now, Trombowersville and Milford, they are a joint district, right? So it's one person for both municipalities. Are we creating a new district or?
Basically, that's what it is now. We're just gonna be ending a three-way district, which is gonna be us, Milford, and Trombowersville. So
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
Until the end of her term?
You are correct.
Okay, okay. That's all.
Mason, any questions?
I have no questions.
Okay.
All right, then I will make a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-19 as it pertains to entering into an agreement for joint tax collection with Trombowersville Borough and Milford Township.
And I will second that motion.
All right, Kathy made the motion, Mason seconded. All in favor?
Aye. Just another quick question out of curiosity. So do they have to agree with or sign our resolution also?
they have to adopt their own.
They have to drop their own?
Both Milford and Trombowersville have to adopt their own resolution that has practically the exact same wording as ours does.
Okay, have they done that or?
Yeah, I was, Skip, correct me if I'm wrong, I know Trombowersville Borough did it. Did Milford Township doing it at their last meeting? Okay.
Okay,
So we're the last ones.
all right, thank you.
Congratulations, Skip, your work just tripled.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of order here on my sheet. That's it. No old business, no staff appointments, board and staff reports, supervisors. Kathy, do you have anything?
Yeah, I do. So just National Night Out is Tuesday, August 4th this year. So we will be sending out 2 teams. We normally have our local fire companies that participate in our law enforcement, and we go into different parts of the neighborhood, in different communities in Richland Township, and we distribute free ice cream. So the ice cream is typically donated to us, so it's no taxpayer funds used in that. And it's a fun night, and we go from 5 p.m. to
I missed that one.
5 PM to about 8, 8:30, depending on,
While supplies last.
why supplies last also. So Mike, if you could line up your officers, all right? And then Tim, if you wouldn't mind, or do you want me to reach out to Public Works to have them coordinate?
I would be more than happy to take care of it.
Thank you. And then I understand that someone's going to BJ's tomorrow to discuss a possible,
The donation.
for the ice cream. That's where we purchased. They've been our sponsor in previous years, BJ's. So,
Would you also like me to contact the fire departments, or have you done that already?
yes, no, I haven't.
Okay.
I usually only reach out to Richland.
We need to reach out to Quakertown.
Yeah, I think last time you
We had
had me
both.
reach out to Quakertown.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you going to reach out to Pete too, or?
I will.
Okay,
I'll
thank you.
take care of it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, and that's all I have.
Okay. You have anything, Nathan?
Nothing.
I'll just make an announcement that's already out there, is this Friday night is our first movie night of the summer. It's also our Easter egg hunt. It's a legacy event now that we've kind of kept, where we were trying to schedule Easter egg hunts during the spring and it kept raining. So we ended up doing it movie night. Now it's kind of become our tradition. So that'll start at 7:30. Easter egg hunt.
The Easter egg hunt starts at 7:30, right?
And then movie starts at dusk.
And there's, so prizes and candy
Chocolate.
and chocolate galore.
All the stuff you want to give little kids at 7:30 at night.
That'll help last through the movie. And
What's the
what is
movie?
the
Yeah,
movie?
let's
Yes.
Zootopia 2.
All right.
Okay,
Sounds like a good night. The weather's like this, it's going to be perfect.
yes.
Okay, that was all I had. Tim, have anything?
No, you guys covered it all for me. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Nothing for me then.
Mr. Schwartz?
I have nothing this evening, thank you.
Link?
I have nothing additional.
Sergeant Kistart?
I have nothing.
Well, it's your big chance to use the mic. All right, that's it for the normal agenda items. Now we're opening it up to public comment for non-agenda items. I know at least one person expressed interest. We ask you to come up to the podium here, sign your name, and tell us your concerns. I like your shirts.
Thank you.
And this time for you?
Sure, why not?
My writing's better.
Then please let her do it, yeah.
Just put him.
Yeah.
My better half. Hi, my name's Andrea Clark, and this is my husband, John. And we live very close to a backyard firing range in a residential area of the township. And I gave Tim or somebody my research book. But I want to ask a question first. Has anybody made contact with the homeowner? Because they haven't shot in 4 weeks, and it's.
We have.
What?
We have a meeting scheduled with the homeowner this week.
Okay.
Myself, Sergeant Kistart, and Rich Brittenham have scheduled. We sent a
Okay.
letter out and he called us, so we set the appointment up.
Okay. So I would like to add to my book of research, along with the help of my insurance agent and AI, I was able to do a map of the properties there that show, without question, that that homeowner is not within what is the de facto yardage for having a firing range in his backyard. The left house is 89 yards away from his target, and the right house is 93 yards away from his target. I also have here established that, for your educational purposes, that according to AI, that property is not large enough to accommodate a personal firing range. There is no containment whatsoever to stop bullets from leaving the property. Like I've told you before, we had a bullet hit our house. Can't prove that it came from there, but it's kind of ironic that they were shooting the day before and we found the bullet on our deck the next day. I did go to an insurance agent just to be sure that if another bullet hits our house, because if 1 inch lower, it would have hit our patio door. I could have been standing there, we could be dead. I just wanted to make sure that we were covered, that he's covered if I get dead, and I'm covered if he gets dead, and we are, so that's not with, you know.
So if you want to hand that to the township manager,
So these are recommended distances if you were to establish a firing range?
Yes, the de
Just to be clear
facto,
on what it
it's
is.
not in your ordinances, but the de
We don't have
facto
one yet, that's what we were talking
is
about, yeah.
150 yards. That's
Okay.
what is in Title 34 of the Pennsylvania Game Commission, which doesn't apply in this case. But it says if you AI it or Google it, that 150 yards is the de facto yardage that you need to be away from any residential or occupied dwelling, barn, shed, whatever. There's barns and sheds there that are even closer than these houses, but they are not within the length required. The property is too small. And then now we've got 15 years of what I'll call hazardous waste. And when the insurance agent was helping me, we noticed there's a tract of property behind his target, which is owned by somebody else. It's not a very big stretch, but then behind that is property owned by you.
right?
So bullets can travel 3 miles.
Okay.
And trees, dead trees, are not considered burns by any stretch of the
Understood.
imagination. And neither is the land behind that shooting range. It's flat, there's waterways, there's live trees, there's people that go back there, there's kids that play back there. The Stonebacks have a farm field extraordinary close to that area.
So I think we're aware, and I think more information, I think it's good that they have a meeting set up
Right.
with the,
This is pretty much just a follow-up,
Yeah.
see where,
No, we
talked to
appre-
you last month.
Understood.
Just come in, follow up, and
And listen, we'll appreciate your recommendations, anything you can find, and as you
Yep.
heard, we are in the process of working with,
Tim.
first reaching out to the homeowner to have a discussion, and then these kinds of things will be put in any kind of policy or ordinance that we
And
would.
I just have one more basic question. I just need an explanation, about why the nuisance ordinance isn't enforced in this case. I know when they first started up the range in 2011, a lot of people were calling, besides myself, my neighbors were calling, other neighbors where I am, and everybody just gave up because nothing was done. But from what I'm reading from your nuisance ordinance, it's a clear, no-brainer violation of the nuisance ordinance.
I think we talked about this at the last meeting when we discussed this, that the nuisance ordinance is for public nuisances. What you probably have in the situation that you've described is a private nuisance.
Okay.
A public nuisance is something that affects the community as a whole,
Okay.
which is different than something that affects 10 or 50 or 200 people.
Okay.
Right? It's a public nuisance versus a private nuisance. And that's, without getting too far into the whole legal aspect of it, that's the difference.
Okay. Thank you. That's all?
Thank you very much.
thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks, you
You
too.
as well.
Again, as we said, please write your name down.
Mr. Chairman, for the record, are you now are we regulating or following the public comment policy that you adopted tonight?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, we implemented it
Okay.
10 minutes ago.
So, all right, so there's a 3-minute limit on your public comment. Can they please state their address also, please?
You don't have to state your address. You just have to state, do you live in Richland Township?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, all right, good, thank you.
So thank you for listening to us. My name is Terry Brooks. I live at 145 Cypress Drive. Some of my neighbors, including myself and another neighbor, Lisa Lentz, from 139, would like a follow-up on an adolescent boy, 13 years old, and the use of an off-road dirt bike riding in the development, particularly on Cypress and Cedar Drives. The police were notified on March 27th, and on March 30th, Officer Heller notified the boy and his parent that the bike is illegal to drive on the streets and the sidewalks of our neighborhood. You must be 16 years old and have a license and insurance, if I am correct. Again, the child is 13 and obviously has no license or insurance. In addition, the child allows other children to operate the vehicle and gives rides with a passenger on the back while popping wheelies. The neighborhood has several toddlers and young children that play near the sidewalks. We strongly feel that this is a very serious safety hazard. We'd like to know if the case is open or closed.
I don't think I can comment on whether the case is
Okay.
open or closed. I
Yes.
can refer you to Sergeant Kistart, but he would have to follow up as well, because I'm not sure he would
Okay.
know it off the top of his head either.
If it is closed, we would like to inform you that the boy continues to ride the bike in question until lately. Pretty sure that the bike is not operational at this time. He's been banging on it for the last week or so.
You mean like repairing it?
I'm sorry?
Like repairing it? And when you say
Yes,
banging
I'm
on it,
sorry.
okay, yeah.
Otherwise, he'd be riding it. Parents don't supervise the activity. The mother has texted Lisa stating that the bike is an e-bike and legal. The bike does not have pedals. Mom thinks this behavior is cute and calls us neighbors Karens and to mind our own business. She is not happy that we have video of the son's behavior. The bike is very loud and the child likes to rev it up, and that's how we're aware that he's, out in the streets and the sidewalk and doing his thing. Our concern is for all the children in the neighborhood, including said bike operator in the neighborhood, other neighbors and their animals and private property, such as cars and mailboxes. My daughter has...
1 minute.
I'm sorry?
You have 1 minute.
Okay. My daughter has video of him and another passenger riding down the road on the back tire for long stretches of time. I think he thinks he's Knievel evil, or Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel, yeah.
This is an accident waiting to happen. I am a retired pediatric nurse, and I have seen firsthand the results of such actions. I would hate to see another child or anyone else get injured, becoming a paraplegic, or even worse, losing a life over a preventable and stupid mistake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to add, I am in the side opposite of the adolescent she's referring to. 139 is my address. I've been in the township at that address 28 years. They moved in about 15 years ago, and in the spirit of your prayer, my relations with them have been good until about a year ago, when this adolescent, I find evidence of what you guys call chroming in the back area between our properties. Trust me, nobody goes back there but her son, who she's now allowing to hang with older kids. So chroming between the properties. Last summer, I wake up in the middle of the night and I see out my bedroom window the adolescent and his posse laughing about making a gasoline fire in the fire pit. More recently, he graffitied a part of his fence, but that I can see F Obama, F Iran. There's no artistic talent going on there. It's anger in my, social work background. Another neighbor told me he's not going to school, so I've actually contacted Childline in reference to that. I echo Terry's concerns about the bike. I am certain, I believe that, Officer Heller has all that in his report, that, the kid's bike is 2,000 watts And your own trail update from last year's newsletter says those bikes can't have more than 750 watts. That one's 2,000, supposed to only go 20 miles per hour. His Tudio Orange goes 37 miles an hour. According to your newsletter, it's supposed to have operable pedals. There aren't any.
You have
That
1 minute.
bike- Pardon me?
You have 1 minute.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the bottom line is, but what I don't believe is that Officer Heller expected the mother to knowingly allow her kid to continue to ride it. I would like to leave the officer. Here's a picture. So he was out March 30th, April 27. There's mom watching the kid in the street. May 25th, the mom tells me it's an e-bike. They're not doing anything wrong. Why are you involved in my business? We're not doing anything wrong. Really? That's what I want you to ask Officer Heller, because I think they are. Here he's lending it to other kids. Really? I mean, is that? What does that do for the home? And today he's out there trying to fix it, to get it to get it back on the road. Yeah, I just would beg the township to reopen this. look
Time.
at it.
So, thank you, Ms. Lentz. What I would recommend, a couple things, is, one, we can have Sergeant Kistart go back and talk to his staff at the police station, but I would call them again, the police.
Yeah, the
Oh,
easiest thing to
cool.
do is when you're seeing it, just call 911.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know unless people call us and say, this kid's out here riding the bike. This kid's out here spray painting. Just call
Okay.
911.
I have done that, and then I go to the center and,
Well, you can call the Richland Police Station directly, I think, too.
no, you can't, because they're not on duty
Well, if it's Monday through Friday.
Well, they have a
it's at the
phone.
desk.
until
If it's after
5.
hours, they call 911.
Typically, yeah, but then I call that number and they say, who do you want?
This is the option that we've given you, the
Okay.
call. And yeah, I understand the scenarios you're presenting, but that's the option, and somebody, it will get to our police department.
So, like I said, we can prep them to say, hey, this is going to come, this could be happening, but Heller did make an office, he did make a visit at the time. He did have some some talk to you guys.
Yes.
We need to make the station aware that it's a recurring issue, because for all he knows, he went out there and it was fine after he left, and everything's been fine.
I agree, so
Okay.
I can't even leave the pictures
Yeah,
that I have taken?
you absolutely can.
Okay, yes, please.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll call.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to follow the chain of command there with that kind of stuff.
No, yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Very much.
All right, come on up. What are we commenting on?
It was something I dropped off a couple weeks here. It's about the data centers.
It's typical.
County's zoning changes that they made. I just wondered if you got it.
We have it, yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we actually have probably 20
I said, we've been looking into this quite a bit.
different ordinances from different parts of Pennsylvania, so. Thank you.
That was my question. I wasn't sure. I know the secretary said she was trying to take it in.
Yeah, she did. Thank you.
I was hoping that it'd be a benefit.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Oh, they're leaving. Okay. Good evening. Yeah, I got you, understand. I want to hear what she's going to say first. I don't want to be a dick. Again, I'm assuming folks coming up are residents of the township, right?
I am not. I'm from Coopersburg, but I'm close enough to your border.
Not
I'm like-
necessarily.
So typically, our public comment is for township residents and taxpayers. So if you have anything, if you want, you're welcome to send an email
Okay.
to info.richlandtown.org. It's on our website, and that's how you can communicate any concerns if you're from out of town.
I had a couple questions just dealing with the data center. Just like, when is your next meeting on it?
We don't know. So we're working on an ordinance. Well, I should say, we have
Starting
gathered
to work on it.
material Staff has been working on some things to get to us. If you check our website, our agendas are always posted.
Okay.
And on there, you'll be able to see when that, we know if we're going to start reviewing an ordinance, it will be on there. We can't give you a date because we don't have a
Okay.
set time.
Okay.
Just check
Yeah,
our
I wasn't
website.
sure what was completely going on because somebody had contacted me, so I was just like wondering. Because it is so close and it will also affect us too in Coopersburg.
Like I said, right now, there's nothing even
Nothing.
been submitted.
Nothing's been submitted?
No.
Okay. So the other question is what
I
kind of
just, can,
ordinances were you looking at?
can you please send an email to info, and we'll try to address all your questions there. So usually, this is public comment, it's not a question and answer
Okay.
session, so it would be more helpful, and we would be able to provide you with more accurate information if you put it in an email to us.
Okay, I just wanted to know if there was anything like that you had at all.
No, nothing. We're just, like I said, they're going to come through us for review. We're not going to share anything until we think we're in a good spot with that. And then, of course, there'll be a process that we have to follow with the area planning commissions and all that to review that. So it won't be snuck out there. There'll be public opportunity in the future.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else?
Okay.
All right. If not, I'll make a motion to adjourn the regular meeting, and we're going to have an executive session at the end.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.